Alright, we are working on the Corvette once again. Now, about 3 years ago when I first moved over here to Georgia, I bought a set of spark plug wires. I think these are like the cheapest I could find on Amazon. And that's because the passenger side has some cracks in it, and the plug wires are just old. So I knew I wanted to do eventually. Now these have the 90-degree tips. I don't remember what I ordered. Hopefully I got 90-degree. But I guess we'll find out. Let's see if we can put new spark plug wires on. These are in fact 90-degree boots on both sides. That's good, so they should fit. Now if you notice, on the distributor here we have some orange ones, some black ones. So this spark plug wire, whatever brand this is, even if it is a name brand, one side's orange, the other side's black. So for some reason, whoever put the spark plug wires on put, you know, orange on this side, black on the other, and flip-flop it for like half of them. So let's correct all that. These are going to be black ends with silver color or gray color, which look pretty good. I mean, look new. So let's just start doing this. I like to do it one plug at a time, and you'll see. Now, if I remember correctly, this one should be number 1. So let's try dealing with number 1 first. This one's not too bad. It doesn't really feel that great. You can tell it's pretty old. Alright, so now mine does have the clips here. And I know I pulled the spark plugs off back when I first got this car to soak the cylinder walls with ATF or whatever I used. So I know I took them off. I just never replaced them. So all we got to do is just trace it back. It goes through the clip. And now on Corvettes, they kind of go under the exhaust. And it's a little tricky, but it looks a lot cleaner that way, in my opinion. So on the first one here, plug 1 and 3 actually go through the motor mount. I don't think that's factory, but that's what it's doing. So there's no way you're getting the spark plug boot out through the hole of the engine motor mount. So what I'm doing is just peeling the boot off. So all you do is just pull it real tight. Give it a little wiggle too. And there you go. That is the boot off of a spark plug wire. And now it can slide through the hole. Underneath the car here, we can see the factory routing for the spark plug. This is like a heat shield. So you actually take the spark plug wire and bring it down. And then you tuck it in here along this shielding channel here. And then it routes through the opening on the motor mount, what I saw up top. So it is factory. So I went ahead and took the boot off with the new wire, and we're just going to slide it on through this way. And honestly, it might be easier to just slide it down from the top and then, you know, work it up here backwards, opposite of what I'm doing. But I was able to do cylinder 1. We're doing cylinder 3 now, so we'll just guide it on through. So all I got to do is just put it on through the hole there, feed it up, and then once I get it high enough, which it is now, I can go up top, pull it on through, and we're good. So I got all the plugs off of this side, started routing them, but slight change of plans when I started matching them up with the new ones versus the old. They're not all the same length, so maybe I had like a custom made wire set that someone put in here, or it was just a universal one. Maybe the universal one I got is really off, but yeah, we're gonna have to play with it and make sure. The most important thing is the longest ones can reach the front areas. Like, we want to make sure the longest ones can plug in, the shortest ones as well. In the middle, we can kind of finesse. But looking at the old plug wire here, the passenger side was the worst. You can see this one's cracked. We got a boot down here that is cracked. Here we go, right there. We got a crack there. And when I was driving this to the car show the other day, this spark plug wire actually came off. So that's why we're doing all this. Well, I just about got it all wrapped up. I ended up jacking it up so I could get underneath. However, passenger side, I didn't need to. I was able to slide it in and it came on out through that motor mount area. So I guess that the passenger side doesn't have an opening in the channel, the spark plug heat shield channel. So it slid in easily, came out, and of course I slid in from the top with the boot off. But as you can see, we are all good. We're not touching the side pipes anywhere, which is very important. We actually have plenty of room. This cylinder 4 right here, I angled it straight up to give me a little bit more room, but it seems to be fine. And then 2 in the front, nowhere near. Even that's the closest one, but it's still plenty of room. So we are looking good. This is all wrapped up. Let's finish off the driver's side, and then I need to clean the wires because they're all dirty now. And there we have it. Spark plug wires all cleaned up, properly routed, and they're all pushed down. I don't know if this side was the side supposed to be here, but it felt right. It felt like a good, like something to press your thumb against. And the boot side hugs nicely against the spark plug, so these spark plug wires seem to have worked out. So, last thing to do, start it up, make sure we don't have a misfire. Alright, let's give this a cold start. There we go. Sounds good so far. Burning off all the stuff I put on the headers and whatnot. Oh, I forgot it's still jacked up. Sounds good. Give it a rev. There we go, idled down. Sounds pretty good. Yeah, I don't hear any misfires. Engine's running pretty smooth. Great, we did it. Well, I've got quite the mess to clean up, so I'm going to spend the next couple days trying to clean up the garage as best as I can. It's a mess, but otherwise, finally got spark plug wires in. You know, I drove it the other day to a car show and had to repair the spark plug wires on the road, and then I remembered I have them. I just never installed them, so finally installed them, and they look good, they run good, which is all I really care about. Now, routing through the heat shields on the Corvettes here, it's kind of difficult. Not something you really want to do if you're on the side of the road having to replace a broken spark plug wire. So if you are on the side of the road, easiest thing to do is just chop off the ends here, discard the old wire, and then just run it up and over, and that will get you where you need to go. And when you're home, you can route it properly. So that's what I'll do. Everything looks good though. But man, I got some plans for this Corvette. It's just unfortunately timing hasn't lined up. I haven't been able to spend any time into this because of my other projects, but we'll get there eventually. For now, summer's finally over. It's starting to cool down, and I can start taking this out to more car shows. So expect to see some of that maybe. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.